So the question I've had about this 35mm f1.4 lens is, will it work well on my X-T5 with that 40 megapixel sensor? So I decided to do a comparison with the 26 megapixel sensor and the 40 megapixel sensor using this lens. You're going to be shocked when you see the results. So the painting I'm going to show you, I painted over 30 years ago. I chose this painting because it's here in my office. I could set up the tripod really easy, switch out the lens, and had a nice flat surface to photograph. Let's jump into Capture One Express and take a look at the side-by-side. We're in Capture One and we're going to take a look at two photos. One was taken with the XS20, which is the 26 megapixel, and the other was taken with the X-T5, which has the 40 megapixel sensor. So I imported them both into Capture One and I exported them to the exact same dimension. Of course, the X-T5 file size is a little bit bigger because of the bigger sensor. I just cropped that down so that these would be the exact same size. The one on the left is the XS20 and the one on the right is the X-T5. Visually looking at both of these, I don't see much difference at all. And again, these are on the 35mm 1.4 lens, the original, my 9-year-old lens. So let's zoom in just a little bit. And there's a backstory behind the Indian lady here that I painted. I had so much trouble painting the Indian lady that many times I erased her and then came back the next day and did it again. My little sister noticed that and she would mention, "What happened to the lady? Where did she go?" And I would paint it again. I eventually got it where I was happy with it. If we zoom in, all I wanted to show on this, and this is just quick, is I don't see any differences between the 26 megapixel sensor and the 40 sensor when everything's sized the same. If you're worried about getting the 40 megapixel sensor, whether you get the X-T5 or you get the XH2, oh, I'm going to have to sell all of my lenses and get the newer versions of the lenses. My answer to that is absolutely you don't. Now, recently I did a video where I did upgrade the 23mm, and in that case, I had some reasons for doing that. One was that I wanted the weather sealing, and the other was I wanted the linear motor for doing some video as well. 35mm 1.4, I'm going to use this for photography only, and I'm really happy with it. So I don't see any need for me to get the 33mm. Let's take just a quick look. You can see all the brush strokes. I mean, just digging in and just looking over here and over here, I don't see any difference. The colors look exactly the same. Everything looks really, really beautiful. There you go. Now we're at 400%. Let's wrap this up real quick. All right, so there's the image originally, normal size. I think they both look great, so it wouldn't matter to me if I took this 35mm lens and I shot it on the XS20 or my X-T5. I'm going to be happy either way, so I just wanted to share my findings on this 35mm 1.4 lens. There's no need to be worried about using this on the 40 megapixel sensor, so test it for yourself. You know, get the camera, test it out, and see. I'm happy either way, and I'm keeping this lens. To me, it fits a purpose and a need that I have. It's great for when I just want to go out and do some nice and easy slow shooting. I don't need fast autofocus. I love the character of this lens, the colors. There's just something magical about this lens, which is why I've had it for 9 years. In fact, I think this is the only lens that I've had that long. So that says something about it. At least for me, it does. Let me know in the comments if you've got this lens and how you feel about it, or if you've sold it and why. I'd really like to hear what your thoughts are. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. You're so mean. You're so, there he is. There he is. There's the baby. Okay. Bye-bye, Henry. Bye-bye.